I get a ton of questions on how I find the streaks for the streak sheets that I post on social media that you can use for alternative line parlays, as well as identifying players in extremely consistent positions. And inside the data streak, we built a tool that does exactly that. It filters down all the players every single day and helps you find the most consistent players on alternative lines. This is how we surface players on 20-game streaks on alternative lines that maybe they might not hit their main line every single night, but they do hit close to it almost every single night. Most of these players we can find have 20-game streaks, 15, 10, lots of really good streaks with decent odds for you to help put together alternative line parlays, or if you want to juice up the odds on a main play that you have, they're really good at spotting really consistent players that you can throw in as an add-on to a slip. In a few seconds, I'm gonna hop over to my screen and show you how I use this to find the most consistent players in the NBA on alternative lines. It helps surface all that for you and makes it really easy. So let's hop inside and I'll walk you through it. All right, I'm inside the NBA alt line tool and I'm gonna show you how it works. So this tool is going to help you find alternative lines, players on alternative lines. If you want main lines, we have that as well on the data streak. You can get those, but specifically for the alternative lines, this is a really good tool. So what we can do is here, I sorted by streaks. So you can see all the players that are on streaks on their alternative lines. So you're gonna have some that are at minus 950 odds. Some of these might not be worth betting, but you can also trim down your odds. So let's say we wanted a minimum of minus 400 odds. We can sort by that and see here, okay, these are bettable odds if we're pairing them together, and we can see, okay, all these players are on streaks, 11 games, 10 games, Kelly Oubre, 10 games, Quentin Grimes, 8 games. So we can see, and then each player that you want to look at, let's say you like Quentin Grimes on 2 rebounds, it's minus 375. You can pair that with something, you can click onto his chart and see how he's been doing of late. So as you see, 19 out of the last 20 games, he's hit that line. So that might be a good alternative line to target. And this is how I put together my streak sheets that I post. I find these alternative lines in really good spots here. We also can see how they do head to head. So how have they done in that specific spot? So if they're away, like De Silva is, he's 4 of 4 when he plays Philly on the road. Same with Quentin Grimes at home. When he plays Orlando at home, he's 5 for 5. So not only are you seeing that he's on a streak, but he's also done it versus that team in that same spot. We also have the defensive ranks of these teams, and these are specific to that position for that stat. So certain players on the same team will have different rankings because certain teams guard certain positions versus that specific stat better than others. So this is a really, really good tool. You can sort by the amount of games and change this all up. However you want to do it. You can change stat type as well. If you just want to target combo stats, points, rebounds, assists, threes, we've got it all here. You could also sort by opponent defense. Do you want weak, medium defense, strong defense if you're playing unders? And this is a great tool for filtering that down each day when you want to put together alternative line parlays or just find players that are on really good streaks on their alternative lines. And that is how I use the alt line tool. I use it to find the streaks for my streak sheets that I post on social media, to find the most consistent players on alternative lines. I use it to build alternative line parlays with a little bit safer legs on parlays to get around even odds or even better. And also finding players that if the odds on a main line that I like aren't good enough and I want to juice it up a little bit, I can go over to the alt line tool and find a player that has been extremely consistent on his line in a really good spot as well. If you want to try this out for yourself, click the link in the description, make a free data streak account, start with the free hit rate sheets, check out the alt line tool, as well as all the other tools inside the platform.